Do you like flowers, cute things and cupcakes? Do you use uwu in every second sentence and talk about your emotions? Are you a good Discord kitten? Perhaps even a good boy? Are your favorite characters Adina and Hedjin? Then you better go back to playing Stardew Valley because this video ain't for you. Do you like working out, drinking beer, truck driving? Hell yeah! Are you a big fuck off alpha male that likes the smell of sawdust and gasoline? Then this video is for you. Smash enemies into walls. Flip them over your head. No matter who. Chickens? Easy. Bears? You must be joking. Shiukai? Without a sweat. Enemy trying to run away? Not with Markus. Enemy kiting you with no cooldown? Run away and cry. Markus is the Chad of Eternal Return. I mean, look at him. Look at those abs, those thick arms, and those pretty blue eyes. Where were we? Ah yes. Markus is such a powerhouse that I can completely understand that you are already scared when you see him. So I won't judge you if you are too afraid to pick him up. I would also completely understand if Nimble Neuron would ask for your BMI before you buy him, since you can't simply be a Markus main by buying him. When you learn other characters, you only need to know their combos and limits. But with Markus, you have to know your own limits. You have to go above and beyond to truly understand this character. You have to go to the gyms at least 8 days a week. If you are thinking, but Smug, 8 days a week is not possible, then you already failed the first test and are not ready. As for your second test, would you rather be Jimmy or Dr. Livesey? Trick question, the answer is both. Let me give you an example. This is a Neverpon main, and this is a Markus main. Notice the difference? Here's another one. This is a Sylvia player, and this is a Markus player. Get it? Okay, what's next? Ah yes, lore. His goal is to literally achieve the strongest body known to man. If he can't lift cars, he might as well not be alive. As the game states, if you look up strong in the dictionary, you will see a picture of his face. This ultimately proves that Markus is not strong, but strength itself. He is the literal definition of strength. Instead of saying how strong is this guy, you should be saying how many % of Markus is he. And let's be real here, the only reason we don't use Markus as a measurement for strength is because everything is so much weaker that you can't even compare it to him. I mean, look at him easily throwing multiple bears more than 1 meter into the air. Now I would tell you about his personality or his code of honor, but unfortunately according to the script this got replaced with a Markus montage.
Not even close, baby! Technoblade never... Take this! Weakling. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm the strongest.
Rise up, Gamer Boys.
You're a pest! I'll show you who's the boss of this island.
His skills are pretty simple. Markus's passive rattles enemies that are knocked into each other or into a wall, which will cause Markus to jump at his enemy, slowing them and dealing massive damage. His Q is an auto attack reset that increases your attack speed for the next 3 auto attacks and increases your movement speed when running towards your enemies. This is going to come in very handy since everyone cowers in fear when they see Markus. They can run, but they can't hide. Markus flips enemies in the air in a cone in front of him with his W. If you have more than 50 grit, you will flip them behind you instead. This grit effect is completely useless. His E is the worst dash in the game. See this Adina? I can't reach her. See this Dylan? I can't reach her either. However, what makes this ability so good is that it has a 4-second cooldown, and if you get more than 50 grit, it will stun the enemy for 1.5 seconds. Yeah, you heard that right. A 4-second dash with a 1.5 second CC. The fuck is Nimble Neuron thinking? For his ultimate, Markus jumps into the air, unleashing all his strength for a 1 second 90% slow. Who the fuck designed this? Nimble Neuron really wants to tell me that the definition of strength only slows for 1 second with a mere 200 damage? This ult is horrible. Not only is it useless for chase, the Tectonic Rift is also useless since your W will flip them out of it and your E doesn't have enough range to reach them. You are better off just auto-attacking the enemy instead. But hey, at least you can third party with it. As for his builds, it doesn't matter what you choose since it's preseason and everything is going to change anyway. Build full crit and kill the enemy while he's CC'd, build full tank and do more damage than any other char, or you can use the Forbidden Amp build. Now I will tell you about the upgrades, but sadly the script says it's time for another montage.
Come back here, you!
Don't get me, man! Don't y'all get me, man! Don't y'all get me, man!
Pinche leña.
Finally, worthy opponent, our battle will be legendary!
That's me!
Because I'm a man.
Bonk you, Ronnie!
Oh, let's go, man!
Looks wise, I don't have to explain why I'm giving him a 10 out of 10. He has the abs, the biceps, the rope to tie down those filthy range abusers, an extra X, and so much more. Though, I'm very confused how his shirt fits so perfectly at certain areas. But who am I to question the definition of strength? I have heard people say it's body paint, which explains why his armpiece is secured like that.
Oh, the knee, please. Oh, yes.
But that's pretty cap. As for his skin, I don't know if I like it or hate it. I feel like there was a lot of potential for a uniform that was made from scrap, which would be badass as fuck. But I don't think that was the intention, judging by how organized his uniform is, making the tire on his shoulder and his weapon seem out of place. Getzer, I'm scared. Out of, please don't hurt me. As for fanart, I went to the depths of hell and found nothing. And there are only 3 pictures and I want more. At least a Berserk Markus pick. But now, to the only question that matters on Lumia Island. Is it fun to play Markus? Nope, sadly. His kit feels really clunky and Nimble Neuron doesn't understand that. They can buff his damage or lower his cooldown, but that still doesn't matter when his ult is useless and his dash is clunky and slow. If you see any range character that has a dash and CC, you are doomed. Even against mini-chars you have a pretty tough time. But don't get me wrong, he is not weak. According to Markus players, he's actually very strong. So go out there and show that you are the superior being. Sorry for the lack of uploads, I got busy with stuff, but I expect more videos in the future. Check out my Twitch since I will be streaming for some future vids. Okay, have a great day, bye!
Yes, I am growing very strong.